What I'm doing today is working on a tachometer out of a 1992 Ford F-150. It's a pretty common tachometer used in most of the F-Series trucks. The actual electronics of it is most likely similar to tachometers that are in a lot of the Ford cars of that era. The problem I'm having is it's sticky, where you'll turn the key on, it'll jump, you start it up, it'll rev up to 3 grand or whatever, but it'll never drop below 2,500 no matter what RPM you're running at. And being an older truck, I didn't want to fork over the cash for a replacement Ford one. It's just not worth it to me on a truck that age. But I also like things to work. It bugs me when stuff doesn't work. So I decided to pull it out of the cluster and do a video on it, because I looked around at ways of repairing these and everyone just says replace it. So it's like, I don't want to replace it. I'll tear it apart and figure out what's wrong with it myself. Thing I notice here is right in this area underneath the board there are some resistors and diodes in there. I don't know if you can see them well there or not, but you can see the board gets pretty warm right in that area, and all of these solder connections are cold, meaning that over time they've heated up and cooled down, and they've just gotten weak and lost their connection. You can kind of see a ring around the leads of all the resistors and the diodes. There's one over here too. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to reflow all those solder joints and then reinstall it and see if that takes care of the problem. Okay, finished reflowing all the solder. I just went ahead and did all the solder joints. There's not that many on here, and since I have the thing out, might as well do them all. But now the next step is to pop it back in the cluster and see if that actually fixes it. So here we go. Alright, I'm going to see if I can do this with the low light that I have. Just plugs right into the instrument cluster there, like that. Fire it up and see if this actually did something. What do you know about that? I got a tachometer that works. Easy fix. It's a lot cheaper than $80+ to buy a new tachometer. Hope this helps somebody out in the future. Thank you very much.